Why does the United States have troops and military bases all over the world? Is it about power, protection, politics, or something more? The United States maintains around 750 military bases in over 80 countries. That's more than any other nation in history. This global footprint allows the U.S. to respond quickly to international crises, deter adversaries, and support allies. Think of it as a global web of influence. From Germany to Japan, from South Korea to Bahrain, U.S. troops are stationed to uphold American interests, and often to protect the host nation too. Let's take a closer look at where and why U.S. forces are stationed. 1. Germany. Over 30,000 U.S. troops are based here, a Cold War legacy and a key NATO ally. 2. Japan. Nearly 50,000 troops help secure the Indo-Pacific and counterbalance China and North Korea. 3. South Korea. Roughly 28,000 troops remain as a deterrent to North Korean aggression. 4. Italy and United Kingdom host important air and naval bases used for European and Middle Eastern operations. 5. Guam, a U.S. territory, a strategic Pacific base loaded with bombers and submarines. 6. Bahrain, headquarters of the U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet, keeping watch over the Persian Gulf. 7. Qatar and Kuwait, vital for logistics and operations in the Middle East. 8. Djibouti, the only permanent U.S. base in Africa, key for counterterrorism in the Horn of Africa. 9. Australia hosting rotating U.S. forces, signaling growing cooperation in the Indo-Pacific. There are several reasons behind this massive military presence. Deterrence, preventing wars before they start by showing strength. Alliances, supporting mutual defense commitments like NATO, U.S.-Japan Treaty, etc. Power projection, the ability to deploy force anywhere in the world quickly. Counterterrorism, bases close to conflict zones help fight terrorism. Trade security, protecting sea lanes and global commerce routes. The roots of America's global military reach trace back to World War II. After the war, the U.S. kept troops in countries it had helped liberate or defeated, like Germany, Italy, and Japan, not just for reconstruction, but to check Soviet expansion as the Cold War began. The idea was simple. Forward presence means rapid response. As the Cold War intensified, America established a worldwide system of bases in places like South Korea, Turkey, and the Philippines to contain the Soviet Union and reassure allies under the doctrine of collective security. Today, the Cold War is over, but the bases remain. Why? Because American strategy now revolves around maintaining global influence, deterring rivals, and protecting global trade routes. Global choke points like the Strait of Hormuz, the Suez Canal, and the South China Sea are essential to the world economy. Bases near these hotspots give the U.S. the ability to project power instantly. In the Pacific, bases in Guam, Japan, and South Korea form a strategic arc aimed at countering China's rising influence. In Europe, U.S. forces still act as a deterrent to Russian aggression, especially after the 2014 annexation of Crimea and the 2022 invasion of Ukraine. U.S. bases also serve political purposes. Hosting U.S. troops can cement alliances, like with NATO countries, and encourage cooperation on intelligence, training, and technology. From an economic perspective, America's defense industry benefits from overseas operations. Maintaining the world's most powerful military requires massive production of ships, planes, and tech. And for some host nations, U.S. bases boost local economies through employment and infrastructure investment, even if public opinion may be divided. Like this video if you learned something new, and comment below. Should the U.S. scale back its military presence overseas? Don't forget to subscribe for more global insight.